Here for commissioner, sir.
Commissioner.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Try to make
That's not how we talk. That's not how we talk. You're not winning. You are turning. You are turning. You are turning. You are turning.
This is the way. This is where you came out. This is the way you came out. This is where you break down.
If I see you, one time we won't ask you to come out.
Hey, Daddy, hello. Daddy is hello.
Thank you.
Sir, can we meet you, sir?
Cadet Ajayi. I've come this morning to the commission.
Why are you here? What are you here for, sir?
I'm here for the commission
As what?
as a cadet.
As a
Cadet. Chaplain.
So who is a chaplain, sir?
Sir?
Who is a chaplain? Who is a
A
chaplain, sir?
chaplain is a military soldier. A military pastor.
Military pastor. Okay. So why do you develop interest?
I took interest because at this age I want to concentrate on the work of God, to give all I know to the service of the Lord.
So are you enjoying yourself at the
Very
chaplain
much I've
training?
been enjoying myself.
So how do you rate the training that you have received so far, sir?
Clearly at my age I've gotten quite a lot of experience and the development of discipline and to do things accordingly without making a mistake, because mistake is not allowed in institutions of anybody's life.
Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Very grateful, sir.
Daddy. Good afternoon, sir. Can we meet you, sir? Okay. Why are you at the camp, sir? Why are you at the camp? Why are you here, sir?
Yes, I am missionary by God,
Okay.
and this training will help me to penetrate into the Islamic area where I'm working as a missionary.
Okay. What was your current, your previous position as a missionary before you decided to join the chaplain?
Till date, I'm a solar pastor in the Redeemed Christian Church of
Okay.
God,
Okay.
and I'm into prison ministry, village evangelism, and early morning prayer. And I distribute tracts.
So who is a chaplain, sir?
It's a military pastor that will be able to penetrate into where other pastors live.
All right. So the training that you have been receiving so far, how do you rate it?
Yes, it has really helped me in terms of my health, eye movement, and understanding, especially the area of law and my rights.
What is your assessment of our instructors?
So,
What is your assessment of our instructors, sir?
yes, they have been very, very long. So the bad discipline, they don't compromise. But the public is undisciplined, no matter who you are. So I enjoy it. And as a result, I didn't roll, I didn't do any problem because I made up my mind to come very early. So I enjoy it. And I will expect my age to come in for it so that they will be able to go far, especially in the area of their age group who are still in the world, to be able to tell them their own experience and where they are going.
Thank you very much, sir, for your time.
Thank you.
Welcome. Can we meet you, ma'am? Can we meet you, ma'am? Talk.
Meet me for what?
This is an interview.
Okay.
Stay. Your name, ma'am?
My name is Cadet Ololade Phillips.
Okay. What was your position before you decided to join Chaplaincy?
My
Position in church before now?
I'm a parish mother.
Okay. So why are you here at the barracks?
I'm here to join the chaplaincy.
Okay. So who is a chaplain? Can you tell us who a chaplain is? you tell us who a chaplain is?
We are the soldiers of the Lord, and we are the soldiers of the cross. So we care for people and to share to rub our mind with people.
Good. So what has been your experience so far since the training has started?
In fact, I have a great experience. I'm so happy to be here. It lifted my spirits. And again, the way I carry myself before is different now. So I'm happy.
Thank you so much for your time, man.
Thank you. God bless you. If I did it here, don't change it. It's okay, leave it.
Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir.
Yeah, we are here to have a chat with you about why you are here. Can you please tell us your name, ma'am?
My name
Yes, ma'am.
is Cadet Adeleye Grace Titilai.
Can we have the idea of your age, ma'am?
I'm 68 years.
Wow, at 68, what motivated your interest, ma'am, to become a chaplain?
Well, I just feel working for God, and because I want things in order, I believe in discipline, I believe in good character, and each time I see people deviating from that line, I'm not always all right. So to have humanity and to help the church as a whole, that's why I joined the cadets.
So can you tell us your experience so far since you have arrived at the training camp?
Oh, very interesting. The gymnastic, the drilling, they are very good. They give us good help. You know, when I came here, I was having waist pain, chest pain, and all the rest. But after going through all those drills, fats, my body, my physique, everything about me were all right.
So what is your assessment of the trainers, our instructors? What can you say about them?
They are so good. They are superb. Most especially the chief inspector, the chief trainer, and that is Daddy Smart. With other people, with his crew, they are so good, so superb. They are very friendly and all the rest.
Thank you, ma, for your time. You can go back to your life.
Thank you, sir. God bless you.
Okay, just so you know, I am your co-anchor in today's event. We'll be only coming with my anchor here, and that includes my son, and you, Mr. P. Yeah, we are going from Province 30 to the inside. Yes, this is Province 31 advancing now, the present victory. Participate through. That the linesman caught the striker at the final move. Province 45 will mention the stars for such. Wow, a close one there, almost. I will commend the assistant ref. And now, for what you can see from the touch line, Province 45 are about to make a substitution. Jersey number 16.
Monster! I, Yankee Oloni Oluwatosin, John. Yeah, for certification, sir. Thank you, sir.
going up and hitting back like this. Not like this. You're putting all the weight on your leg. Your legs are...
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
No. As you turn, you move. You go straight. I don't know why that is.
Aye, Major Commander of the Code. Aye, Yankee, Major Commander of the Code. Yes, for certification, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You at the end there. Yes. Go back. You are standing at ease. You go. Stand there, you go.
Monster. Hi. Yankee, Nicole Monday. Yes, for certification, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're not looking. I say you. Swing the hand. Go back.
independence owó wọ́n sá.
Did he give me salutation here? He gave me salutation. And you received it.
You receive when you have to leave.
Thank you, sir.
I, Yankee Osuma Woke, Air Force Education, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You are swinging. You are carrying something now. They gave you something now, Zibi.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Mommy ti bypass. Mommy ti bypass.
Ẹjọ́ kí ẹ kí ajá bí padà lọ.
Àní mommy ti bypass.
Thank you, sir.
It's so interesting. Yeah, wa náà ti close now. Àbí selfie forget one.
tell us what your position is in church before you decided to join chaplaincy?
I'm the pastor in charge of area.
You are the pastor in charge of an area. So why do you decide to join chaplaincy?
Chaplaincy is a priest in uniform, which works mostly for humanitarian. So the work in the church is not complete if we release our helping hands to those both inside and outside the church.
All right. So what has been your assessment of the training that you have been receiving so far?
Oh, it has been awesome, wonderful. Anyone who has attended this training will go out and do exploit. Really good.
So, briefly, who is a chaplain?
A chaplain, like I said at the initial, is a uniform priest, a man of God, trained man of God, who is certificated with uniform.
All right. So, trainers and instructors, how do you rate them?
Yeah, they have good interpersonal relationship. Relationship are so awesome, and the trainers have done very, very good. I believe everybody cooperate together.
So, after your training, what do you intend to do with your training after here?
Of course, go out there and do a job. Likewise, recruit more chaplains into the system for effectiveness in work.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. 1, 2, 3, go. Can we please meet you, sir?
Yeah. My name is Yankee Emmanuel Francis Igaro.
So can you briefly tell us why you decided to join chaplaincy?
Well, as we all know, the chaplaincy is all about the pastoral arm of the military, and I joining the Yankee is all about taking the gospel down to the rural area where there are problems when it is called into problems of ethnic group and all that. But as a chaplaincy, you have free access to move in there because of, for example, e.g. badge, and as you can see the eagle, you can see the anchor and the globe and the Bible, the Bible, which is the word of God. So all that put together makes one to be a chaplain. So my main purpose of joining the chaplaincy corps is to take the gospel down to the rural area where there are ups and downs.
All right. Can you tell us your assessment about our instructors and trainers? How can you rate them?
Wow, wonderful. Well, as a matter of fact, I came in here last week Sunday, and our very first training started on Monday, and since that Monday it has been awesome. If there's any other word I can use to quantify the word awesome, I will use it, in the sense that from our instructor down from Brigadier Tony down to the general, which is in the person of.
Can you tell us one instructor that you can never forget?
Wow,
you love him?
As a matter of fact, I can't pick one. That's the honest truth. Well, BG Smith, rather, I beg your pardon. BG Smith is there. It's the overall boss of them all. Then in hierarchy, we start from Brigadier Tony, then down to Romeo, and down to Julia, which is in the person of what's it called, Mr. James. So putting all together, they are awesome, they are good, they are wonderful, and they are very, 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 very good in their job. In the sense that there's no cadet or Yankee that will not say one or two words. Words cannot quantify it. So that's just it. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time, and we appreciate your giving us time for this interview.
You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome.
1, 2, 3, go. Can we meet you, ma'am?
I'm
All right. Can you tell us your position in church before you decided to join chaplaincy?
By the grace of God, I'm a full pastor ordained almost 10 years ago, and I'm the wife of pastor in charge of office.
Okay, so can you please tell us who a chaplain is, ma?
A chaplain is a military pastor.
Yeah, ma. You can hear you.
A chaplain. The chaplain is military pastor.
Okay. So what is your assessment of the training you have received so far, ma?
So far the training is interesting, though very, very challenging. I have to put it that way. And it's a core disciplined training. And I thank God for that.
What is your assessment of our trainers and instructors?
Thank God. Initially, the first 2 days, people I met with almost discouraged me. But somebody came Tuesday evening and encouraged me. But I want to thank God for the leader of the training, the coordinator of the training. He is very compassionate and principled, but very respectful and loving.
All right,
generally, God is well.
All right, so what do you intend to do with your training after you leave this place?
I will make use of it and encourage my people to come for the training because it's going to be better.
All right, thank you so much for your time, man. We appreciate your time. 1, 2, 3. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Please, can we meet you, sir, and ma?
My name is Pastor Oluyamoju. This is Pastor Mrs. Oluyamoju.
Wow, both of you are married, sir.
Very much.
So how come we have husband and wife coming for chaplaincy? What motivated your interest, sir?
Because when we got married some years ago, we decided we would be the same in all things. We sleep together, we eat together, we bath together, and when the chaplaincy call came, we are going there together.
So what is your position in church before you come for training, sir?
I'm the assistant provincial pastor, assistant pastor in charge of Lagos provincial before coming for this training.
All right, sir. So the training that you have been receiving so far, what is your assessment of it, sir?
Candidly, this is very beneficial to even the head and also to the ministry. It helps you to understand why obedience is the best way of life and keeping yourself under control is the best way of life.
All right, I'd like to put this question directly to Mommy. Can you please tell us who is a chaplain? Who is a chaplain? Who a chaplain is? Who is a chaplain, ma'am?
Military pastor.
A chaplain is a military pastor. All right, ma'am. So, what is your experience and how do you rate our instructors and trainers so far? Our trainers and our instructors, what can you say about them, sir, ma'am? You like them? Who among them do you?
Very, very good.
Who among them do you? Can you remember even after you leave here?
I will remember you. Number one. And others.
All right, thank you very much, ma'am. So I want to ask finally, after this training, what is God expecting us to do with the training, sir?
We are expected to allow the benefit of this training to affect our Christian life, to behave and to be under authority, never to be late for any assignment, and never to have excuse for every assignment. It will make a Christian a better Christian.
Thank you so much, sir, for your time. We appreciate you giving us this opportunity. Have a nice day at camp, sir. 1, 2, 3. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir.
Can we please meet you, ma'am?
Yeah, Jane Hastrop from Australia.
Jane Hastrop from Australia. Oh, you flew all the way from Australia to be trained as a chaplain, ma'am?
Yeah, I came both for the training at the convention.
Oh, so what is your position before you decided to join chaplaincy, ma'am, in church?
I'm the wife of a special assistant general myself.
Wow, so we have big people at the camp training to becoming chaplains. can you tell us, Ma, what motivated your interest to becoming a chaplain?
Yeah, it gives you access to go to the prisons, especially in Australia. Only chaplains are allowed to go to the prison. If you are not trained as a chaplain, you are not allowed. So when I have been refused, I now decided that, well, this is the time I should really train for it.
All right, Ma. So what is your assessment of the training so far?
Well, okay, my own personal assessment is that for our group, only 1 week training, and having acquired this much, we need to give thanks to God.
Okay, so what can you tell us about the trainers and instructors that have been handling us so far?
Well, these instructors are from various backgrounds. Some are from Navy, some are just from... I think that accounted for their sometimes more or less conflicting instructions, especially about greeting, your hand, how you put your hand, whether you put it up or down. But generally, they're all very good.
All right, Ma. Lastly, what is the expectation of God for us as chaplains even after this training?
Well, God expects us to become very active in the duties that we have been spelled out for chaplains. You know, visiting, being available to serve whenever we are called upon. Preach the gospel, help the helpless, you know, be available during emergencies and whatever other, you know, for security and all. Wherever there is need to serve humanity, we should be there. God expects us to rise up.
All right, Ma. We really appreciate your time, Ma. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. God bless you, Ma.
My pleasure, sir.
2, 3, go. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Can we please meet you, sir?
Well, my name is Olaito Rubi, a cadet, awaiting commissioning.
All right, we want to know your position in church before you decide to join chaplaincy.
Well, by the grace of God, I'm a pastor in charge of province and the head of public relations and media for the Redeemed Christian Church of God.
All right, sir. We would like to ask what motivated your interest to joining this group, this institution.
Really, I think it is the timing of God, because I was privileged to know when chaplaincy started, and at every point I'd been involved in the activities, but I never really considered joining chaplaincy call. For several reasons. Number one, my hands are full of activities and several things. But I think in God's own time, I just developed a kind of desire for it this year, and God gave me the grace to go for it and to go through the training, which I've tremendously enjoyed.
All right, now we want to hear your assessment of our trainers and instructors at the camp.
Wonderful. Initially, one would think they are a little harsh and unfriendly. But you see, I've just discovered that this body, it is what you make it to be that it becomes. Wow. And if they had been gentler with us, we would not have subjected our bodies to what we actually did. And now, personally, I feel so happy with the training, and I'm already challenged concerning how to sustain the gains of the training.
Yeah, tomorrow is the D-Day, the grand finale.
Yeah.
How expectant are you about tomorrow?
I look forward to a very wonderful ceremony. The trainers have done a good job, and we trust God that we will also be able to present ourselves as well-cooked cadets transiting to the officer cadet.
All right, lastly, sir, what is the expectation of God unto us after this training?
Is to live a more disciplined Christian life, to live according to the teachings of the Lord. I've learned a lot from this training. Number one is the fact that the race in life demands collective effort. I mean, it's not about you alone. It's about getting people along, uniting to achieve a good purpose. And like they have told us, one for all for one. So there is no point any individual trying to distinguish himself and matching on others. Rather, with the resources and the talents you have, help others too, and so that together you can all achieve your purpose.
All right, sir. We really appreciate your
Thank you very much.
And we wish you best of luck in your newfound ministry.
Thank you very much. God bless you too.
1, 2, 3. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Can we please meet you, sir?
My name is Cadet Femi Olushe.
All right. Can you tell us your experience so far at the camp?
It's been a very good experience. In fact, I never believed I could do what I found myself doing. It's really a fine experience.
And what is your rate of our trainers and instructors, sir?
The training is fantastic as far as I'm concerned. It's fantastic. Even though it appears as if it could be too hectic for the cadets just coming in, because they barely had time for rest. But the training is fantastic.
So, who is a chaplain, sir?
A chaplain, simply put, is a military doctor, pastor, military pastor, yeah.
So what motivated your interest to becoming one?
Well, the discipline, that's number one, the discipline. And then, when discipline goes into an organization, every other thing falls in place. So it's the discipline for which it's known.
So what is your position in church before joining Chaplaincy?
I'm a deacon. I'm a deacon in the church.
And with your age, you still consider it necessary to becoming a chaplain?
Yes.
Age is not a barrier.
No. Age is not a barrier. And how old am I? When even somebody like a general overseer can still be doing some things.
Thank you, sir.
It's quite fun.
All right, sir. We really appreciate your time with us this
Thank you very
afternoon.
much.
Have a wonderful day
Thank you
at
very
the camp. 1, 2, 3. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Can we please meet you, sir?
Yes, I'm Brigadier General John Olayemi.
All right, thank you, sir. We'd like to know your assessment of your students becoming chaplains in the camp. What is your assessment so far about the training and how your students are responding?
I am impressed because they really perform and I can see their future, that they are going to be great. They did well.
All right, sir. Every teacher, every instructor always have expectation over their students. We like to know your expectation of us even after this training, sir.
My expectation is that let them keep on to remain in the operation, because the essence of training you is to render the service, as our motto says, it's service to humanity. So we'll be busy for all our programs, both by the DO and in all our various provinces. So my expectation is that as we see this kind of number, let them continue rendering the service, make themselves available for the operation. Like we are starting on Monday now, I expect all the newly officers to be fully available to operate with us throughout the convention.
All right, sir. We'd like to know if the school is open to other churches apart from Redeem.
Except they make a request.
Okay.
If they make a request, if we approve it, we can train the officer for them. But they cannot, they can't leave their ministry and come down, except they want to migrate to Redeem. But if they make a request, we can approve it and train their men.
And still commission them?
And we commission them under their own umbrella.
Okay. We really appreciate your time, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
God bless you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Can we please meet you?
Yes, I'm James Ruel.
Who are you before you decided to join Chaplaincy?
I am my son pastor of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. And with my service to the Lord, I find that it is good to join this group because it will help me to move forward.
All right, so what is your experience at the camp so far?
We have been here for over a week now, almost a week now, and it has been a very good training. We have gone through a lot of training that time may not permit me to go on comprehensive explanation. But in brief, I want to tell you that every day we come here for drilling. After drilling, we pray also. After praying, we have a time of exhortation. Then we go for exercise, and we have the training. We have classes also that enlighten us how to go about it. And we are also interdenominationally commissioned to sell our service to them freely, because our motto is to humanity all over the world.
All right, tomorrow is the grand finale. What is your expectation for tomorrow's event?
I have a very great expectation, and to the Almighty God we pray, because God owes tomorrow. Our expectation is to come out triumphantly in all that you have been trained to put it in practice, because the Bible says it's not the hearer only, but the doer of the word. And I pray that God will give us the strength and the power to do it excellently to all the world, and be able to win souls to the kingdom of God, and to enlighten the darkness, that there is a light they can enjoy free of charge without paying anything.
All right, we really appreciate you for your contribution. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Thank you, sir. God bless you.
Good afternoon, sir. Can we please meet you, sir?
My name is Bravo Gulf Syria.
Bravo Gulf Syria is here, is our leader, is our Oga at the camp. And the question I have for you, sir, is what is the vision of Chaplaincy, the Redemption Chaplaincy International?
Redemption Chaplaincy International is an outreach arm of the gospel that's meant to reach out to the military.
All right, thank you so much. I also want to ask, sir, your students so far, I would like to know your assessment of the training, how they are responding, and your assessment of the.
They've been very, very cooperative. They've been willing to learn, and considering the tight schedule, they've done a lot.
All right, sir. And finally, I'd like to ask, sir, your expectation of your students even after this training.
I expect a disciplined force. I expect a disciplined corps that will be a worthy ambassador of Christ in and out of uniform.
All right, sir. Thank you so much for your time, sir. Monster.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Can we please meet you, sir?
I am Cadet.
You can stand at this, sir. You are not standing trial. Good. Can you please tell us who a chaplain is, sir?
A chaplain is a military pastor who takes care of the chapel, which is the church of God.
Okay, sir. So what is your position in church before you decided to join chaplaincy?
By special grace of God, I'm a full pastor and I'm a zonal pastor with the Redeemed Christian Church of God.
All right, sir. So what has been your experience so far at the camp?
The camp have broken me and reshaped my life. I meet a lot of people. We share experience, we share pain, and we share joy. And this one has boosted my morale. And with the lecture that I have received, I have got experience more than the pastors who are here to join the chaplain.
Okay, so tomorrow is the grand finale. What is your expectation about tomorrow?
I'm believing God for a fair weather, and I'm believing God for His mercy upon all our leaders and every cadet and young kids. That God will help us tomorrow to be a greater day in our life.
All right, thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you for having me.
God bless you. Good afternoon, sir.
Bonsoir, monsieur.
Can we please meet you?
D'accord.
We would like you to relate with us in the language that we understand, sir. Where are you from, sir?
Oh, Niger Republic. I'm the country coordinator
pastor of Niger Republic RCCG.
Wow, somebody is here all the way from Niger Republic. You have to fly in all the way from Niger Republic. So, what motivated your interest to have gone to that extent?
According to your
flying from Niger to Nigeria to become a chaplain?
Actually, as a missionary outside the country, most of the time I want to penetrate into the prison, but I'm not accepted. And some government offices, I like to make ministers, but they don't allow me. But with the chaplain, opportunity has been given to me. I can present myself and I'm welcome.
Wow, that's interesting. So, tomorrow is the grand finale. What is your expectation about tomorrow?
Oh, my expectation is really high. Tomorrow we are believing God that every one of us is going to jubilate by the special grace of God.
All right, thank you so much for
Very
your time.
welcome. Merci beaucoup.
Dress code.
Yankee, are you okay? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Oh, yes, sir.
How come I have one motor?
Let the ghost start.
If I come closer to you, you are not increased. You are not covering anybody. You'll be punished. If you are not covering anybody, if nobody engineer,
Would you grab permission?
Where's your flag, man? You want the boat, you don't have the boat. Who are those people? Are they officers? No, look at that. Let the officers go there, only cadets. I want to give them something. Wait! Will I pause? Move to the left and straight. Left turn. And left. Right, march. Left, right, about. Turn.
You know bank.
Wait, hard. Where will I pause? No talking, no talking, no talking. I said stop that. Stop that. Stop what you're doing. Stop demonstrating. Stop what you're doing. Where will I pause? Hanat, eyes, chan. Now take dressing from the color party. You move here, you move here. Take dressing from the color party. So you move this way, you move this way. I'm using the language you never hear before. I didn't say I click. Take dressing from the center. It means you want to look at the center. You come closer to the end, look at the center, and see whether you are straight this way. You look at yourself, you see whether you are straight that way. That's why I'm saying we should come together. You might be hearing some language that you have never heard since you started on Monday, but that is not what we are going to use now.
Man, you do that.
Your whole squad end here. Here. Then, where is your whole squad? From here to the end? Yes. Huh? Yes. Are you going you are more in Alpha. Listen, we don't want to cheat. Some of us that are ministers were supposed to be at we are not there. So we need to stand here. We are not doing anything. So I don't want us to do
Yeah.
You understand me? I don't want us to do
I like that, man.
So people were asking questions, how do they come for commissioning? And some of us, we don't know how to come for commissioning. True or false? It's true. We don't know. We don't know how to come. We don't know what we are even supposed to say. But I want to defend you. I have seen 80% of this number of people knowing the right thing. When I had the opportunity of, commissioning them during the demonstration at the other parade side. So most of you know what to do. But some of us, yet, we don't know what to do. We don't know what to do. You just come forward there. You don't know how to hurt. You don't know how to hurt. You don't know what to say when you get there. Eh? When you get there. They've told you that you are not supposed to hurt with your left leg. So that when you are on parade, the chaplain hurt with left leg parade. But in the army, it's right leg. Everywhere is right leg hurt. Everywhere is right leg. Now watch me. If you are going now, I want all of you to see me. If you are going, you are marching. Look at this. When you want to hurt, you will use your leg. You will pour sand on the other leg. It's official. There's no offense there. You do it like that, you can even be given accelerated promotion. If the person there has the power to promote you, when you see the way, if I'm privileged to be there and I can promote you, and you come like that, you come, you want to hold, you pour sand on my shoe, I will give you another round. You understand me? That is official. You cannot just, officer cannot just go and stand there and you just go there. You do like this. Do like this. They will remove that rank when you get. You understand? Then when you are on parade, official, active service, anything you do there, you are covered. If you bang your leg, like this, anything happen to your leg, chaplain will be responsible. Eh? If it is our Father in the Lord that will hold your leg before you can come back, it's official. They will carry you far. Before you get there, they will pull your white leg. Baba will put that. This leg come back in Jesus' name. And if you come back. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Look at it. Look at me again. Now look at me again. The way you will hurt. If you don't understand, you will ask the way you hurt. Look at it. Pa, 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 pa. Some people hurt like this. No, 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 no. You want to hurt, you hurt with your right leg. Yeah. Yeah. You see me? Yes. Your heel must make an impact there. Yeah, not to say you don't do there. You made like this, you made like this. You don't bend. Then they say one step from you salute. Eh? When they finish the correcting, you just they say I cadet Ojo ready for commissioning, sir. I cadet Ojo here for commissioning, sir. Oh, nobody is answering that name together. That's why I use it. Somebody might be called Ojo, they say call my name. But the surname of this one is also Ojo. So nobody has that name.
What do you say?
Then they say, okay, here for commissioning, sir. Then the officer there was okay, commission him.
So what do I want to do about that?
Commission her. Then the two people will come. That one is not for you.
What do you want me to do about that?
After they commission you finish, you will wait. You will wait for them to salute you. That saluting, they are not saluting you. They are saluting the rank. For some of us don't know why we pay compliment.
Let them block him.
Some people say, look at this small boy. Now this small boy I go pay compliment. No. What you are paying compliment to is what you are carrying here.
You are sounding desperate.
The officer cadre. You have been decorated. Then the two people here, you wait for them to give compliment to that rank. Immediately they finish. Here. Then they take one step back. Then you, after they do their, then you now take your own back. Then you salute again. Thank you, sir. What do you do? Don't turn the battle. Turn to the right. Or you turn to the left. Pia, 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 pia. Yeah. Oh yeah, come and do it. Let's see. Hey, you know what? Morning, sir. I cadet Ojo here for commission, sir. Thank you, sir. Did you see? Any doubt? If you know you have doubt, let me see your hand up. You have doubt. You have doubt. What of a Yankee? You know what to do. Your O is not commission, you know. What is your O? Certification. That is certificate of attendance. You have attended it. That is the highest thing we can give you now. After now, you will graduate and you will be commissioned. You will be commissioned. So that is for that one. Like the one when they say challenge. That challenge. They don't want to go to the pension. It's supposed to be when you want to they are going to command you if somebody one of you have say you are officer, no need for boom. Remove that. Yeah. You leave it there. Very happy day. So, very happy day. The video mention, but we are decoding now. So we're not converting to silent dream. And that silent dream, we will leave you like this. Yes, you will relax. You will relax on your silent dream, then they will not start. Silent. Yes.
All right, so the game is on. Everybody is 45 intercept the game, and now the game is back to the
So, look at it. They don't leave you like this. They leave you like this and they say silently. 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 You don't move. They are now waiting for you now to listen for the counting. When they say silently, you wait for. You don't remain like this. When you remain like this, hold. Hold.
I have to look where I am and proceed to make sure.
Serious. Hold.
Hey.
Hold. Hooray. Hold. Hold. You know, that canteen still have to bring you back to where you are. You know, in the paramilitary, you don't get food, so you have entry. Right, come. What you supposed to do? Come to attention. And you do what? You come. When you not come, what do you do? Well, that one is an advanced key. Eh? That one is an advanced teaching. What I say is an advanced teaching, the way you wear. If they move you, look at me, they move you like this. Okay. Move to the right, a trace. Right, turn. Did you see?
Yes,
It's
sir.
an advance. No, we don't want you to do that now. With regard to this parade you are doing. It's an advanced stage. You can see what he did. After he completed the instruction given to him, he go back to how he started. Because you have never put his legs together. If they put your legs together, pray.